Hey guys, unfortunately it's me again. And if you're in the same industry as I am as a 3D artist, then you know that AI is everywhere. However, I take the stance that I use those tools to my advantage. And for my workflow and the work that I do, speed is everything. This is why I appreciate every time there are new advancements in the image to 3D or text to 3D space. So if you're in this specific bubble, you probably have heard about Hunyuan 3D by Tencent because it has been blowing up in my 3D bubble on YouTube. And for good reason. It's amazing. I personally use a lot of other websites like Tripo or Meshi AI to do all of my 3D work, and they have very generous forms of trial. So you can generate a lot before you have to pay a single cent. So this is why I love those services. But Tencent One UI, I don't know, this Tencent model is quite amazing as well, and you can try it out as well on their demo website. But it is open source. You could run it at home, and I always think running like your AI at home on your machine is always so much work all of the time. And it wasn't until I ran across this video here that tells you, oh, it's literally a one-click solution, that I thought about it. Is it? Is it really as easy as running this model on your local machine without having to pay at all if your workload increases? So I tried it, and spoiler, yes it is. Let's just quickly go over the results and how this all works, and then we have a look at the generated models. Okay, so first of all, you have to go to Pinokio.computer, and it tells you what kind of AI models you can actually download. Pinokio is just a server, so to say, the service that lets you install all of those AI models, and it's pretty straightforward. You click on download, and then you get this exe. Obviously, your computer is like, oh no, don't do it, it's a virus. And I don't know if it is, it has worked for me. So as soon as you click on setup and the installation is up and running, it is honestly pretty much your straight up installation progress and installation pipeline as you would install any other device. When it asks for home, it really wants a folder for you to install it to. It creates its own folder, so just so you know. Once you've set your install location, you can see that there are a lot of AI models that you can run locally. And if you click on them, you can install all of them. There are two versions of Hunyuan, this Tencent model. One of them is the standard version that requires a beefy GPU, and the other one is a version where you do not have to have a 4090. So I'm going with the standard version, as I luckily have a 4090 in my PC, but your mileage may vary. And now it's literally just waiting. And now it tells you all the things that you need to install, and it installs it for you. And now it's really waiting. For me, it took like 20 to 30 minutes to install all of this, and around 60 gigabytes. So just let it run through, let it do all of its things. It will ask you for permission once in the process, so don't go on a walk and then come back. But it was like in the last quarter of this installation process. But it will take a while. Just stick around. And once it's done, it tells you that it's only downloaded like 40 gigabytes. But if you check the file, it has close to like 50 or 60 gigabytes. And then you have your Tencent Hunyuan 3D2 interface. The same one as you can see if you go on like the demo page of Hunyuan itself. Let's try something out. There are a couple of things that I wanna test. So I have like a coat that I can put in here, and I think 2 helmets that I wanna try out. Again, I am running a 4090, so these stats that you see are 4090 based, and I pop up my task manager just to show you that it is actually utilizing almost all of the dedicated GPU RAM that it has, and sometimes it's even spiking the usage of the GPU. However, the system never got hot, so I have zero clue what kind of cores they are actually using. Generation always took around 70 to 80 seconds, and you can see the results here. And honestly, they are not too shabby, so they are pretty much on par with what I expected from other platforms. Now, I plugged in an 8K image generated by Mid-Journey that I upscaled with Topaz Photo AI to 8K of a helmet, of a sci-fi helmet, and put that into the Tencent model as well and generated. This time it took significantly longer to process all of this. Again, shape and texture. However, it actually nailed this one as well. I'm pretty satisfied with the results. Again, if you know your way around those image to 3D generation models, then you know this is par for the course. What you get, it's actually quite okay. Playing around with the resolution settings obviously did increase the processing time a lot. I think it went up to almost 2 minutes, and I don't feel like it did a lot to the model itself. So the resolution didn't noticeably change for me, but I am by no means a professional in those settings of Hunyuan 3D2. The last test was again a sci-fi helmet that I generated for a project of mine. This time I only generated the mesh to see if this makes any difference. And this one was, as expected, done in like 70 seconds to 90 seconds. And I'm quickly popping it back into Blender to have a look at the topology. Okay, putting the models that we created into Blender right here, you can see that on the right I have the textured model, and on the left I just have the white model in there. The topology is nothing to write home about. It's your standard try topology. So actually it's not better or worse than the other softwares. It's what you come to expect from these kinds of 3D models. And with a little bit of help, you can remesh them into something more usable. So if you're in this kind of field and you know that this workflow is for you, I don't have to say anything else. You know if it's useful or not, running this on your local machine. And I hope that this video gives a little bit of insight on this almost one-click solution for installing Pinokio. Guys, that's it for me. Thank you very much for staying tuned. Thank you very much for sticking until the end. If you have stuck around until this part of the video, please leave a like and subscribe. Always check out my Patreon. There are a couple of Unreal Engine 5 shaders that you might be interested, or just buy me a coffee, you know, whatever your heart desires. Thank you, and I'll see you guys in the next video.